cable station Jamaican News Network, owned by the RDR Communication Group, is in hospital in critical condition. He was admitted to the University Hospital of the West Indies after reportedly having an adverse reaction to a COVID-19 vaccine. Mr. Sharpe has made sterling contributions to the local media landscape.
Veteran journalist, broadcaster and educator Michael Sharpe, who was a popular primetime draw on TVJ News for over a decade, has a journalism career spanning radio, cable television and the internet. A trailblazing figure, Mr. Sharpe has in Jamaica's shifting media landscape been a constant for over 40 years and has taught and mentored many of Jamaica's new cadre of journalists. An investigative journalist, he is known for asking probing questions and demanding answers even when the truth is uncomfortable. Mr. Sharpe is heavily invested in seeking out and telling the truth, heavily invested in what happens in the lives of Jamaicans, heavily invested in the future of Jamaica.
Hi, I'm Michael Sharpe. Been covering crime scenes for many, many years. Has developed a form of immunity, if you may, and therefore it's easier for you to deal and go to the next one. However, it is always troubling when one has to address a crime scene involving a child or children. It really gets to your gut, and it is very, very challenging to deal with even days after, because you consider most of all the innocence, and you ask the question, why? And you start to put through your mind the different images of your own children, your own family's children, and those you know and those who you care for. And therefore it makes covering a scene, a tragic scene with a child, that more difficult. The one that comes to mind certainly is one that was done in St. Catherine. It's alleged that a man of unsound mind carved off the face of a 5-year-old, and the child was found in bushes. It was a very moving night for myself and my cameraman. We shed tears, because it was not only tragic, but it was callous and brutal, and always will remain in my mind. But what it does, though, at the same time, is to cause you to think about the parents. And that is why we cover it. We cover it because it is not in the natural order of things. Children should bury their parents. And when parents are burying children, there is something fundamentally wrong. And we carry it not only because it is news, will be carried, but we do so with the hope that somehow, somewhere,